Hi everyone. Today I'm doing something a little different. I am going to film a Sunday get ready with me. I don't wear a lot of makeup on Sunday, just like a real light layer. I don't put eyeshadow on, I'll do a little mascara, brows, little blush, foundation, powder, lip, just a basic everyday. Oreo is here. She so much wants to be in these videos and trying to be careful. And my hair, I just got out of the shower not too long ago, and my hair is it's still very wet underneath. It's starting to dry on the surface, so I have to get to it. I'm just going to quick dry it with a big paddle brush just to get it dry and start to pull some of the curl, and then I'll hit it with the flat iron lightly. Nothing crazy. I am getting my hair cut on Tuesday, and like I said, today is Sunday, so I don't want to overdo the heat and all that because she will be drying it fully and flat ironing and doing all that. So I try to limit the amount of heat that gets put on my hair. I do have, I've been using the Ipsy Refreshments Oh My Moisture Shampoo and Conditioner. I love it. I think I've used it maybe 5-6 times already. I switch it out and change as I get new things, but I really do like that shampoo and conditioner. So if you have the opportunity to get it, try it. I think you'll love it. And I just have, I washed my face with my face cleanser in the shower, came up and toned and moisturized, and I'll let that all absorb. I'll quick dry my hair and stuff, and then I'll get all set up, and I'll just do a little light makeup. I'll tell you what I'm using, all that good stuff. So I'll be back in just a moment. And you can see behind me, I have some filming to do between today or tomorrow. I have lots of goodies here, and we'll get to them maybe later today, or if not on Monday. Okay, so hair dried real fast. Just flat ironed it real quick. Oh, excuse me. I'm just going to use my Lorella handheld. Hopefully I can see doing it. I usually use a magnifier. Hair's not the greatest, but I didn't care today. She's going to rewash it and style it on Tuesday. I just wanted it not so full because when I dry it, my hair's like out to here. So it's not, these ends need to be corrected, but whatever, it's fine. So I'm ready to start some makeup. And I forgot a makeup sponge. Let me see, should I grab a new one? Let's try these. I'm going to try the Elena Badro Luxe Beauty Sponges. I'm going to try one of them today. My sponge was washed and not ready to go for today, so it's gray and black. I think I'm going to use the gray one because it has the flat end. This is more of like, teardrop style completely. So I don't need that. And what I'm going to be using today is my Laura Geller Bake, Balance, and Brighten Color Correcting Foundation Powder, and this is in medium. Nails are not done because I'm going to be filming the redo of my nails. So this is what I'm going to use. This one is almost done. I think I have 3 backups. So, need the glasses off. Unfortunately, cannot do it with glasses on. Obviously, normally I'm in a, and of course everything's a blur now. I'm in a, I should have just brought out my mirror, my magnifying mirror, but I'm a little lazy there. So I'm just going to swirl this in the powder. So some gets on the sponge. And just start pouncing it in. I like a sponge, just because I think it's easier just to get in like crevices. I'm not going for a heavy makeup look. I'm just wanting a little coverage, a little evening out of my skin tone. And I'm not going to go too far under my eye. That's a little heavy right there. We'll fix that with the other end. And I go into my brow, onto my brow bone. Brows definitely need some work. And I'm not, do I care if it's all over? I mean, I can get it close enough to the sides. You don't see it anyway. Need a little bit more. Let me get under my eye here, just slightly. And I didn't bother with primer today. I just don't think it was necessary. I'll do a little on the lid. My right eye is my bad eye, and it's starting to tear. It's driving me crazy. And what I like about using is it doesn't pick up a ton. Now, I don't use a wet blender because this is a liquid that is dried, and this is made in Italy, and it's set out to dry. And I'll just go down my neck a little bit. Set out to dry to be a powder. So if I used a wet sponge, it would turn to liquid again, and I don't want that. I just want a nice light. And I get up and make sure I get up on my hairline. I could feel my eye tearing already. Yeah, I can barely even see that it is. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's Sunday. I'm staying in just a little. Of course, I can't see, so let's see what that looks like. I hope I'm not totally blocking you guys the whole time. Skin's a little dry, but my eye is teary, so I do have a tissue just to like catch the edge, just so that it doesn't run. Hopefully, it makes my nose run also. So I think that's fine just for a quick, just a little bit. And this mirror is actually pretty good. This handheld, this is, if I did tell you, this is the Lorella mirror. I like this if I went away somewhere, because I can just easily slip that in between like jeans so that it doesn't break. And I've taken it away twice already and no breakage. I mean, if it broke, I'm not going to be heartbroken. But now brows, I think I might, oops, sponge on the floor. That's not good. Normally I'm in my bathroom, so I can set up a little differently. So I'll leave that out because I might have to touch up a little bit. I'm going to do brows next. I will be using Gimme Brow, and this is right here. And I use 3, which I think is like a medium brown. And then I am been loving the Hourglass Arch pencil. So here's the Hourglass Arch pencil, and this is in, I don't know if that'll show up, soft brunette. One end is the spoolie right there, which I will use in a second, and then this end has the product, which I have all the way down at the moment. So I can do this with glasses, hopefully, because I generally do have my glasses on. I just brush my brows up, and then hopefully, I always use a spoolie, always, always, always. I know this is going to be difficult for me to like show you and actually do. I'm going to leave that end off also. And I just come in, I just, bring like that much product up. I don't bring a ton up. And then I have a scar in my right eyebrow. So I just do like short little strokes where the scar is to lay color down, because you'll never, hair won't grow there, nothing. So, and I do have a few cotton buds out here to help if I overdo. And then I just like hit the arch a little bit, and then the tail, but not much on the tail, because I can get that with the Gimme Brow. I think that's good, especially for Sunday. So I just did this eye. I just add a little bit, and your spoolie is your friend. It will blend out your product. Hopefully I'm not like totally blocking you guys. Just put a little bit of brow. I don't wear a ton of makeup on the weekend. Today is a film. I might be filming some videos, but I don't need to have a ton. And then I'll just take in the beginning and just like flick up. Usually I have my glasses off because I'm in a 5x magnifier. So I just will lay, and I have one spot that never wants to allow any color to lay. So I just hit it with the product from Hourglass. I will be rebuying this for sure. Love it, love it, love it. Sometimes they go under just to define. Yeah, I might have to go under the glass for here, just to define the shape a little bit. I don't overdo. I mean, I like my brows are dark. I have dark brown hair, but with my natural highlights. I was born with blonde in the top of my hair, so that's hence all the blonde highlights. Then I will pull that back. I probably won't use that again. And then I just use the spoolie and just brush whatever I just did, brush it up and blend it. I mean, I'm not pressing heavy with the spoolie, but it's just enough to move or lighten up if you went a little heavy. Your spoolie is your friend. I probably will not use the product end, but I will use the spoolie. I mean, I have my Luxie spoolie out here. I love this. Also, that was just cleaned. So now the Gimme Brow. Sometimes this gets clumpy, so I might get a new one out soon, because this is, like you can see, it's starting to clump up at the bottom, but I'll pull a new one out in, I don't know if I can do this without glasses. We'll have to see. Well, let's try. It's not good being blind where you can't see. That's going to be tough, because I cannot see where I'm putting product. Now I just, you know, follow, you know, as you get older, I am over 60. You know, you get a few gray hairs. I have one gray eyelash on my lower lash line. Oh, I don't think I grabbed mascara. Speaking of mascara, lashes, I am just, you know, I have to have my glasses on. I can't even see where I'm laying this product. I mean, I can see my brows, but, all right, that's way better. And I'm just, you know, like I said, I have a couple gray hairs, and I don't pluck them. They are, you know, I earned them. I might go a little darker with my brow, but I can always lighten that up. If you hit your skin with any product that's wet, brow stuff, mascara, do not attempt to move it. Let it dry. Then you can just like flick it off with your fingernail, with a cotton bud, and you're not smearing color or product on your skin. So now I haven't dipped back into that. I don't necessarily know if I have to. I have thinner tails, and the front end is dark. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the spoolie and just brush it up and see if I need any. Sometimes I go back with this if my spot is not good. My brows are actually fairly good for being my age. I mean, they're not, like I want to go back with this just a tad. Right here on this eye, because I see this spot that never wants to have any color in it. And it's in the beginning, you know, I'm lighter there. I think I got the scar fairly well. Lay a little bit more right there. That's it. It's, you know, I'm in for the day. I'm going to be doing some other stuff, but I will take the spoolie because I just always use a spoolie. You see people not putting product on and not using a spoolie. Why not? They're there for a reason. They're not there for decor. So I think that's good for brows. I'm not going to play around anymore with the brows. So brows are done. Let me put this on. I think I need to pull out another one. I have like so many of them as backup. And if I were to get product, I just take the cotton bud and just run it along the top. Like if it's too dark at the tail and I didn't get it out, I just, you know, and there's a little bit of color on that. So I will, where am I going to put that? Put that with the tissue. And then sometimes I just take my blender again and just come in, you know, rotate it and just hit along the top in case I just moved any product. So redo the center. I think that's good. I don't know if I have enough on. I think it's good. I don't need a ton of makeup. I bring it down my neck just a little. I mean, you saw there was hardly anything on that. I don't overdo it. I just don't find it necessary. So that is good to go. So we'll leave that there. I am using today from Benefit the Georgia Peach Blush. This I love. It does come with a little mirror and like a little brush. I don't use it, but you know, for travel, I'll keep it in here. I have used this. Oh, this is the shade right here. Very nice. I do have a little fluffy brush out. I love these brushes. I don't know who makes them. Oh, Cala. And I don't use a ton of blush. Trust that. I know some people go crazy with it. This is probably too fluffy of a brush that I grabbed. But I just add a little bit of blush. Start from the back and come forward and just hit it. I don't need a mirror for that per se. I always start in the back and come forward. Just a little bit of peach. I'm more of a peach tone than anything. I will check that at the end to see. And then I just put this back in. And that's blush for right now. Now lips. Before I do lips, I have my sample bottle of MAC Prep and Prime Fix. Ooh. Right here. And since I used powders, now you obviously set foundation, but powders definitely. So I'm just going to, yep, that is locked. Just going to give a little spray of the, I love the smell of this, and I should keep that locked and just let it dry. Go over my mirror now. And if I need to, if I see spots, which generally I don't, but maybe a little bit, I'll just go over it with the sponge. Of course, I can't see what it looks like. Yeah, that's fine. Just a little bit of that. And then for lips, I have 3 things out here. And these are just all little, some are little samples. So here from Laura Geller, I have a Pout Perfector liner that I am going to just use. And it's like a creamy. And these are more in the pinks. So I'm just going to put a little bit of liner on. And I'm going to fill some of my lip in. Not the whole lip. Make sure I get the Cupid's bow good. Okay. Good enough. This is the shade. Maybe I should tell you the shade. This is Cabernet, and you can see the coloring. It just puts a little bit of color down. Then I have from Bare Minerals, and this is a little sample tube that I got, and I love this. And this is Honesty. So this is a pink. And there's the color. I love this. Also a matte. Okay, it's kind of hard to put these down. And right now, if I feel I messed anything up, I just use the other end of my Q-tip, cotton bud. I did good. Sometimes my corners, I get too much product on. Okay, so now this, I'm going to actually put on the tissue. So then that is the lip. And then I have here from Girlactic. This is just a Jello Gloss Balm. Love this. You can see the product. I have used it. Obviously, let me wipe that off. And I just go over top of my product. So I just pull a little bit up and just dab. Yeah, that was more than a dab. Gotta get that off my lip. Ugh. Okay. That I hit too hard. Oops, now I just messed that up. So you can see, you know, I did a little mess up on the right there. A little too much there. Now today I didn't use any highlighters or any of that kind of stuff, bronzer. It's not necessary for today. Then I just put, just so there's a little bit of sheen, because these are both matte. Then I will just take the Beauty Blender right here. And then just make sure that where I just wiped, didn't wipe all the foundation off. Okay, make sure, I always make sure I get up on my hairline. I don't think I did too well over here, but that's okay. And that's basic, my basic hanging out, just putting a little bit on. Now, the only thing I put on my eyelids was a little bit of my foundation powder, just to even out everything. I'm not even going to, sometimes I put a base on. I don't even find that necessary. I'm not even going to bother. In a couple hours, it's going to come off. So I think that's fine for right now. I have a pink top on, so a little bit more of a pinky-ish lip. And I always go over with like these types of products, just like I just dab it. I don't apply it like I would if it was just a balm. I just dab, and it just puts that little bit of sheen on your lips. You know, I hear people, you know, it makes me laugh because I'm like, well, okay, well, what century are you still in? You know, shiny lips and glossy lips are out. I'm like, okay, no. I see people taking eyeshadow all the way up, a color eyeshadow, not just like a base, or all the way up underneath their brow bone, and being like, this is how you do it. And I'm like, yeah, in the 1980s, not now. So like those types of people, I just discount. And I'm like, you're doing your makeup the way you want it, which is, you go girl. But to give advice to people, this is how you should do it, or this is what you need to do, or like, I don't go for that. And that is a big turnoff for me. I will never tell you, you have to use a spoolie when you're doing your eyebrows. I do. I recommend it. It helps brush up and move product around. So if you're too dark somewhere, heavy-handed, you can lighten it up with a spoolie. Do you have to use a spoolie? Absolutely not, if that's not what you want to do. Now my nose is going to run because I just have makeup around my eye until it settles down. So you do what you love to do. I, most days, prefer the simple, just even out my skin tone. You know, I do, like I said, I did have skincare underneath. Always, always, always. If the only thing you put underneath is moisturizer, it's better than having nothing. I would not want to put any of this on a bare, dry face, personally. But if that's what you do, you do you. And just put a little bit on. I'm not anything over the top. I don't wear bronzer every day. I don't put highlighter on every day. I don't put eyeshadow on a lot anymore until I can get my eye fixed. It's still watery right now, and if I had eyeshadow, and I didn't do the mascara because my eye is too watery right now, and I can still feel that. Generally do use waterproof mascara because my eye is very teary, but I have to let my eye settle and chill out, and then I'll pop just a light coat of mascara on and call it a day. I don't need, 10 pounds of makeup on my face. Honestly, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I am not out there to impress anyone. I do a light makeup just to make myself feel better. Have I gone out without anything on my face and throw a lip and do brows? Absolutely, I have. In a pinch, I need a quick run to the store. You have a mask on anyway, so you can't see half your face. But, if I'm going out, or I'm doing something special, sometimes when I film, I put more of a base on my lid. And sometimes I just use a sponge like this and just dab it on just to even everything out. But I don't feel it's necessary for me to go crazy. I know a lot of creators and they're doing Get Ready With Me's, and they're showing palettes and sharing all that stuff. And that's wonderful. I truly believe that a lot of them shut the camera off and take that off. That they're not leaving it on necessarily all day. Some do, some don't. If I have eyeshadow on, there might be a Get Ready With Me that I do, because I might do these again where I do put eyeshadow on, and that's fine, but you're not going to see some crazy look. I pretty much stick to the neutrals. Sometimes I'll, use some shades to deepen up my crease, and here comes Oreo trying to sneak in on, she knows I have lip gloss on. She loves lip gloss. You're not going to give me a kiss. Absolutely not. No, no, no. So she's all over the place right now. And so that's it for today. I just wanted to just do a quick Get Ready With Me. I've never done a Get Ready With Me. And like I said, this is just a quick Sunday look, 5 minutes or less, 10 minutes or less maybe. I generally can do this in, 3, 4, or 5 minutes and just be done and move on for the day and feel fine. Like if I had to answer the door because somebody knocked at the door, I'm not like trying to hide behind sunglasses or things like that. If I had to run out today, I feel better because I know I have a little bit something on. So I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I will do them again in the future. Maybe not every week, but I will do them again. So let me know your thoughts on this style video, and I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. Do you like a nice simple look, or do you go full glam every day? I could never do that anymore. I just don't have the energy or the time for that. I prefer, 5-10 minutes and I'm done. I don't want to spend 30-40 minutes doing makeup. Like, that is insane. So Oreo's right next to me, so she's gonna, I think it's getting close. It's like midday, so she wants to eat soon. I usually feed them around 3:30. This way they're done. They have their food. They don't bother us when we're eating. And then, obviously, I don't like to feed them too late because then they can do all their outside business early enough so that there's no accidents. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see all of you in my next video. Bye-bye now.